All right, here we go. Looks like we're starting right here. The down and back is finished. We're going to go with Dan first bag. Dan's in the hole. Joel lays a nice block on Dan's side of the board. Dan does not care and goes right around it. Joel with a nice bag to turn his in more toward the hole. Dan sweeps them both in. Joel's in for bag 3. Last bag, Dan leaves it just to the left of the hole, opens the door up. Joel walks right through it. 4-bagger versus a 3-1. We're going to go 2 points right there for Joel. Here we go back the other way. Zane Mendoza. Zane with a nice level 2 block right there in front of the board. Right in front of the hole, middle of the board. David pushes it up. Zane lays right in behind it. David does the same. Zane's got hole control right here. Just push that back up a little bit. Misses that push, but stays on the board. Important. David goes up and misses that. Should give Zane a chance to go and do something here. He does. He pushes through and rolls in between those bags. Very nice shot. David follows it up with a nice push of his own. He's going to give up 1 point there. David gives up 1. New score, 3-0. Very nice finish from both of those players with their last bag in hand. Do everything they can to score there. Very nice bags, nice pushes.
What's up?
Welcome to the broadcast, Braden Gonzalez. What's up, yo? Y'all played yet?
Yeah, we won.
All right. The Gonzalez win their first game in competitive Bring Your Own Partner.
This guy over here, Joel.
This guy, Joel,
amazing.
started out with a 4-bagger, scored 2 points, putting the pressure on Dan.
Played against him in juniors, and his roll bag is unstoppable. He will block and roll you to death.
He hasn't had to show his block. He hasn't had to show the roll bag yet. He has shown a little bit of block. Oh, Dan tries to push around that.
He's throwing a little bit of a faster bag right now.
Looks like that's going to be a 3 spot there for Joel. I do believe, yeah, 8 on 5. So we're going to go 6-0 on your new score, 6-0.
What's the PPRs?
That was only the second round. That was a 12 and an 8. So a 10 for Joel, 7.5 for Dan. This is their second set of bags right here. It went 8 on 7 the other way. That's hard to calculate for me.
What?
4 bags, 1 round in. PPR, I think one of them had an 8, one of them had a 7. So if you want to do those calculations, you can. But
What we got here? There's a lot of people.
there are. I think there are 21 teams.
That's ridiculous.
Right.
We play.
So it looks like Joel and Zane dropped 2 points there. Zane drops 2 points to David. New score 6-2. Dan coming back your other way.
Is the King Seat game going to be on this court?
It depends on what the advanced or open blind draw does, but he's playing down some of the competitive here. He's trying to bring it this way. So I think it depends on the timing. He's got it staggered by an hour, so if he's trying to do the championships here. There's a balance between keeping all the games together on the same court so that you're kind of, you know where you need to be versus bringing one to the broadcast court. So, but he did pull a game down here so we could go ahead and start some live coverage and get out there.
He's going to give up his 2.
Good finish from Joel.
I would have went up right there.
That's a 12 on 10 right there. Dan comes back with a 4-bagger. So we're going to go 6-4 on your score, 6-4. Go back coming with David Wilkerson. Got first bag. He knows what to do with it. Zane with a very good B block, laying half in the hole. Makes David go kick off to the left. Doesn't touch that bag, but it kicks. Nice block and replace. David this time does lay in behind it.
I like David's shirt, the Make Cornhole Great Again.
Make cornhole great again. Those shirts I think those shirts are on sale over at on back behind us. I saw one over on Chad Waters' table over there laid out like it was for sale. Make cornhole great again. That red shirt that's right there at Chad's. I don't know if it was a giveaway or if it was a whatever, but he had one there laying there. Nice push from Zane there. He's going to pick up 2 points with that little bump. He does not take David's bag in, so it's going to go 8-on-6 right there. And new score 8-4. A few more people here today than yesterday.
Yeah, there's quite a bit. I think people like the doubles and singles a little bit more than blind draw.
You never know what you're going to get out of these crazy blind draws.
Yeah. Somehow I got my dad in the blind draw, so can't complain.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Brandon Thomas making an appearance. That looked like a really nice bag going right there.
You think all the cameras and stuff puts a little bit of pressure on people?
I don't think so. I don't even think they notice them.
Really?
No. They can't. I try to speak low enough that they can't hear me. And there are a few people that'll come up and, just like you said about your grandpa, that, hey, he's never seen me play or, wants to see me play, and I get to throw. So I think that's probably added pressure from you of just like, hey, he's on, and sending a text before it, hey, we're about to start, that kind of thing, and then knowing that somebody's on.
Yeah. Worst thing is going on the broadcast score and getting smoked.
That happened to Gary Ellis yesterday against Tim Kirkland.
Wow.
So after that big game with Ferguson, and that was Ellis's first loss, that was go to the king seed. Ellis dropped down into that losers bracket final. Kirkland comes up through it and beats him 25-1. We thought we were going to see a Gary rerun.
We won't play for a while.
All right, going back the other way, looks like we're going to go 10-6, 10-6. Zane is picking up 4 right there. David's bags were all around the hole.
I kind of have a superstition. Do you look at your PPR when you're still in the tournament? Bless you.
Yes, and it's really always bad. Always bad when you look at it. If you threw bad, you know you threw bad. If you threw really good and you look at it, you go throw really good and win a game, or go through really good, throw really good and lose a game. It's all tainted by how you feel about it, so it's just a number. And that's that season-long number, so it really doesn't matter game to game. But if I throw a 6 and win, I'm okay with that. If I've got to throw a 9 and win, or 9 and lose, that hurts just as bad. That's throwing that 3.5.
Try to go for that big airmail drive.
He did. He had a double opportunity there. So we're going to end up Dan getting 3 points there. Joel misses that airmail, but if he'd have hit that airmail for the 4-bagger double drag, that would have been money. So we're going to go 12-9, 12-9. Dan picks up 3. Dan's questioning score there. Hey Dan, it is right.
Yeah, I don't look at my PPRs while I'm still in the tournament, because it just seems that if I look at my PPRs, every time I looked at it, I lose terribly. Every time.
Just That's the pressure that you can put on yourself right
Yeah.
there of just like, I know I have to throw. And what trap I fall into is looking at the PPRs of the people that I'm about to play and saying, hey, this guy threw a 6 and he threw a 6, and then they come out and they throw 9.5 against me, and then I'm even just frustrated because they didn't throw that against somebody else. But I did that on Thursday night myself. At a blind draw, I threw a 7-7-5 one game against a guy that I normally throw with, and I go to the next game and threw a 4-6-5 against Gary.
Well, Gary's
But
very
Gary put a
good.
lot of pressure on me to so I was trying to make shots that I don't normally make and do some pushes and things. But yeah, you can lull yourself into, I can't beat these guys, or I'm already beat before you step up if you're looking at your PPR or theirs.
But what was I gonna say?
Wash and a wash right there, staying at 12-9. You said you were superstitious about not looking at your PPR.
Dang. That's up in my head. It's gone now.
Braden lost that thought. If he doesn't have it, I'm never going to get it back. All right, here we go. David's second bag. He tries to baby that one up there.
Let's talk about Cowboy's shirt right now. That thing is nice.
Cowboy shirt says, oh, that's old school BG right there.
Yeah.
It looks like a 1970s rock band shirt
Yeah.
with BG.
It says bag gods on it. Instead of like it has Zeus and all them other people, it should be having like the BG pros, but like look like they're older on it. That would be pretty cool.
Like the old
Yeah.
gray-haired guys.
Yeah.
All right, looks like we washed for the third straight time right there. Great bag from Joel. Lays right in against Dan's bag. Dan goes after it, pushes it up, and
He's gonna push that without
sacrifices the
taking
bag
it.
to the left. It looks like he can. The way Dan's bag pushed around there, Joel can go after it.
Oh.
Oh. He does block that in. He blocks up the hole, but knocks Dan in.
What do you think, Zane, his socks? You think that's superstition?
Zane with one black sock on the right and one on the left. He may have gotten dressed in the dark this morning. Other explanations for why Zane.
Yeah, he had it yesterday too.
He wore the other pair just like him. I bet it was opposite.
Yeah.
I bet he had black left, and maybe he just mixed it up in his drawer. His mom didn't do his laundry. Maybe he's just cool enough to pull it off. He's got the black and white shorts going on. All right, Joel picks up 2 there. We're going 14-9. We may just have to ask him. That may be a Memphis thing.
Oh.
David, that's his first bad miss in 2 games right there. He hasn't front boarded. He hasn't slipped off the back like that. Oh,
Oh, Zane followed him.
Zane did follow him. That's a
If he can finish up right here, he'll get 2.
nice bag from Zane laying there. We're going to go 2-1-0-3 right there. 2-1-0-3. Yeah, that's going to be a 7 on 3. That's a 4-pointer. 5-pointer. 18-9. New score 18-9. We can make that stop.
Maybe.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Advanced start
Advance has started now.
now.
It just started, yeah. They're on boards 9, 10, 11. That's what Danny's throwing right down there. Dan Leggett's down there throwing. I can see Denny and Dan. Not sure I know any of those other players. There's Tim Rupee down there playing.
Tim Rupee.
Tim Rupee, the shirtless wonder from Rockwood. All right, Dan's walking like this game is done. That was 18-9. Joel finishes it out. All right, Zane, quick question. What's up with the socks? You had the same pair on yesterday. Okay. It's just the opposite. So that's what I told him. He said you had the same thing on yesterday. I said, no, it's probably left foot black and right foot white yesterday. Okay, so Zane just can't match socks. Not superstition. That game is over right there. All right, so here we go.